felt something was wrong the moment I stepped deeper into the Rocky Mountains. Even though everything looked peaceful, my legs moved a bit, but my chest grew tight for no reason, like my body was already warning me to turn back. My ears picked up sounds before my eyes saw anything. Little clicks, quiet snaps, soft breathing like pushes of rye. Heard all of it far too clearly, and each sound felt like a cold finger tracing down my spine. I tried to ignore it, but the fear crawled under my skin. As I walked farther, the noises became sharper and more personal. A twig cracked behind me with the exact same timing as my footsteps. When I stopped, the forest stopped. When I moved again, something moved too. Perfect mimicry. Too perfect to be an animal. Too intentional to be random. My heartbeat sped up, hitting my ribs in quick, nervous taps. My mouth felt dry, my hands hot, and I kept swallowing as if something heavy was stuck in my throat. The wind shifted next, but it didn't feel natural. It carried a broken, whispering sound that circled me even though the trees were still. The air felt charged, almost electric, like the space around me was listening, the feeling that something unseen was paying close attention. My stomach tightened again, this time so hard it felt like a fist twisting my insides. I told myself I was just being dramatic, but then another soft click came from my right closer. This time and that lie collapsed instantly. As dusk settled, the dread thickened. The forest fell into a silence that felt wrong, like someone had pressed a hand over the mouth of the whole mountain. And then, without warning, the silence exploded into tiny noises everywhere, tapping on wood, rustling leaves, a low humming under the soil. The sounds weren't scattering randomly. They were forming a slow circle around me. I felt tears sting my eyes for a moment, not from sadness, but from the overwhelming fear pulsing through my nerves. My legs felt cold and shaky, and my fingers kept twitching as if they were trying to warn me to. Night fully settled in, and with it came the worst shift. The forest didn't just surround me, it preceding. I felt the trees leaning closer, the air tightening. Then came the footsteps on the ridge above me. Slow, heavy, carefully placed, moving with a confidence that made my heart flip. Every step felt like a countdown. Something was approaching, and it knew exactly where I was. I sat frozen, my chest rising and falling in short, sharp breaths. My ears strained so hard they almost hurt. When the footsteps stopped, something new began. A soft tapping on a tree directly behind me. Tap, 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 steady and patient, like someone signaling. My entire body felt wrong. My skin tightened, my spine locked, and my stomach turned cold and hollow. And then came the sound that destroyed whatever courage I had left. A slow, warm exhale right behind my neck. Not wind, not an animal, a human-like breath, close enough that I felt it brush my skin. My knees almost gave out. My heart hammered so violently, I felt it in my face. Every part of me screamed to run, but fear rooted me to the ground. Whatever was standing behind me wasn't curious. It wasn't confused. It wasn't passing by. It was waiting, and it had been waiting long before I arrived. Oh, I tried to keep walking, but my legs felt like they were made of lead. Every step was heavier than the last. My legs moved a bit, but my chest grew tight for no reason, like my body was already warning me to turn back. The trail looked normal, but my chest felt tight, my stomach twisted, and I shivered all over. Ah! A twig snapped behind me. My heart jumped into my throat. I froze, biting my lip, my hands trembling uncontrollably. I turned slowly. Nothing. Nothing at all. My whole body felt icy, like someone pressed cold fingers against my skin. As I moved forward, the trail seemed wrong. Rocks shifted under my boots, roots rose higher, and the air felt thick, pressing against my face. Oh, I felt panic twisting in my stomach, my knees weak, my breath short and shallow. It felt like the forest was alive, watching, judging. I wanted to scream, "Oh!" but my throat was dry. My fingers twitched, my chest ached. Every sound, every rustle, every snap made me jump. I was so small, so helpless in the middle of it all. Then I saw a campsite, half hidden under pine needles, torn sleeping bags, overturned pots, broken supplies. My chest clenched so tightly I could barely breathe. Oh, my stomach turned cold. My hands shook. The deep marks in the dirt showed something heavy had been dragged away. I wanted to run, but my legs froze. I pressed my hands to my face. Not here. Night fell, and darkness wrapped around me like a wet blanket. Branches brushed my shoulders, though the air was still. Tap, rustle, distant thump. Sounds bounced around, confusing me, making me dizzy. My chest pounded, stomach knotted, and my fingers tingled with fear. Oh, the forest wasn't just quiet anymore. It was watching, alive. I wanted to hide, to scream, but there was nowhere to hide. Then came the footsteps. Soft, slow, deliberate. On both sides of the trail. Oh! My knees buckled, stomach twisted, chest seized. It was pacing with me, matching me, just out of sight. Panic slammed through me like waves. My heart thundered in my ears. My eyes welled up with tears. I trembled all over. I wanted to move, but I couldn't. Then I saw the claw marks. Deep, long scratches carved into a tree beside the trail. Fresh, sharp. My stomach lurched. Legs went weak. Sweat ran down my back. The marks appeared along the trail, spaced carefully, as if someone or something wanted me to see them. Oh! I gasped. My chest heaved. And then I heard it, a whisper of my name. Soft, low, deliberate. My heart skipped, sound after sound. The forest was awake, watching, judging. Ah, I realized then. This trail wasn't just a trail. Every sound, every shadow, every step pressed into me with meaning. The Rocky Mountains weren't silent. Oh, they were awake, and I was trapped inside their gaze. Alone, trembling, terrified, powerless. Oh! My legs shook the moment I stepped into the clearing. There it was, the cabin, leaning, rotting, like it should have collapsed years ago. My chest tightened, stomach twisted, and my hands trembled violently. I froze. Tap, a soft creak of the porch floor. The cabin seemed to breathe, alive and waiting. Ah, I wanted to run, but my feet refused to move. My throat burned from trying to scream. I stepped closer, and the smell hit me. Damp wood, rot, smoke. It made my stomach turn cold. A faint scratching from inside the cabin. My heart jumped. My whole body trembled. I swallowed hard. Oh, I could feel every nerve alive, every muscle tensed, my blood pounding like drums in my ears. "Oh," I whispered. "Please, not now." The porch groaned under my weight. Tap, tap, tap. The sound circled me, slow, rhythmic, deliberate. My chest ached, stomach knotted, fingers tingled, tears pricked my eyes. I shivered violently. Oh, every hair on my arm standing on end. My mind screamed to run, but my body refused. Inside, oh, everything was frozen in time. Dust-coated broken furniture, old boots scattered across the floor, and then my eyes caught a journal. My hands shook violently as I picked it up. Every word was scribbled in panic. I hear them. Footsteps, tapping. I can't. I froze. A scraping sound along the wall, deliberate and slow. My knees buckled. My chest throbbed, my stomach twisted, every muscle trembling. I turned slowly. Nothing, just shadows stretching across the floor. Fresh footprints in the dust. No one had entered or left, yet they were there. Fear pressed on my chest, making it hard to breathe. My throat burned. Oh! My hands shook uncontrollably. I gasped. A cold gust brushed past me, carrying the sharp smell of burnt pine. My body froze, heart hammering, stomach lurching. I tried to move toward the door. Tap, tap. Footsteps on the porch again. The steps didn't match mine. They were precise, heavy, deliberate. I spun. Shadow flickered past a broken window. It moved again, always just behind me. Oh! My legs trembled, knees weak, stomach tight, chest pounding. Every part of me wanted to run, scream, collapse. The fear wrapped around me like ice and fire at the same time. The deliberate whisper came from the back of the cabin. Tap, tap. My ears burned. My chest froze. Tears ran down my face. Oh! I wanted to run, to hide, but my feet were glued to the floor. Tap after tap, the cabin, the shadows, the forest, they were alive, watching, judging, waiting. I had to leave. I knew it. But deep down, I also knew the cabin, the mountains, they wouldn't let me go easily. Trembling, heart racing, stomach tight, hands shaking, I stepped back, hoping I could survive the night. Oh, I barely made it past the cabin, when the forest seemed to swallow me whole. Every step on the trail felt like I was sinking into ice. Tap. Snap. A twig cracked behind me. Something was moving, but I couldn't see it. My heart slammed into my throat. My stomach twisted violently. My hands shook. I wanted to run, but my legs refused to obey. The night pressed closer, heavy and thick. Shadows twisted around the trees. Light fingers. Tap. Footsteps echoed from everywhere at once. I couldn't tell where they were coming from. Oh, my chest heaved. My knees trembled. I whispered, "Please." No. A faint whisper hissed my name. Soft, deliberate, mocking awe. My stomach lurched. My whole body shivered violently. As I stumbled forward, the wind shifted, cold and sharp, carrying whispers from all sides. Tap. Snap. The shadows moved faster than my eyes could follow. Oh, I gasped, heart hammering. Footsteps mirrored, mine behind me, to my left, to my right, always circling, always following. I trembled uncontrollably, tears stinging my eyes. Every nerve screamed. Then the trail vanished. Tap, crack, tap. Footsteps everywhere at once. I couldn't tell which way to run. A branch snapped inches from my face. Oh, my chest seized. My legs wobbled. My stomach twisted tight. Muscles frozen. A shadow flickered past, disappearing before I could blink. Ah! I shivered violently, my teeth chattering. Something brushed my shoulder. Oh! I gasped, trembling from head to toe. Tap, tap. Footsteps moved around me in perfect rhythm. I could hear whispers from every direction. My name, my fears, mocking me. Eyes glinted briefly between the trees. Oh! My knees buckled. My chest pounded. I tried to run. Oh! But my feet wouldn't move. Tap, tap. A soft scratch on the ground, circling me. The shadows moved faster now, almost laughing, almost teasing me. My hands shook uncontrollably. My stomach churned. My chest burned. I whispered prayers I didn't even believe in. Oh, trembling violently. I looked up faint. Glowing eyes blinked slowly from the darkness. They disappeared. Another pair appeared closer, moving rhythmically with my heartbeat. Oh! I gasped, trembling, chest heaving, stomach twisting, and tap, snap. Footsteps now thundered behind me. Tend in front, tendon signaling. The mountain, the shadows, the forest, alive, hunting me. Every sound, every movement pressed into me. I realized the mountain wasn't just following me. Oh, it had been alive all along, waiting, watching, breathing with me. Fear wrapped me like chains, trembling, chest pounding, stomach twisted, hands shaking. I was trapped in its gaze. I sobbed quietly, wishing it would end, but the night was endless. Oh! My soul screamed, and the mountain only smiled in silence. Oh! I ran blindly through the forest, chest pounding so violently I thought it would burst. Every step felt like I was sinking into freezing mud. Tap. Snap, tap. Every branch, every twig breaking behind me, circling me. I couldn't tell where to go. Shadows twisted and slithered between the trees, following, faster than my feet could carry me. My stomach lurched violently. My legs trembled uncontrollably. My hands shook. Oh, I wanted to scream, but no sound came out. The night pressed closer, suffocating, thick like wet wool. Every rustle, every crack, every whisper slashed through me. Soft, deliberate footsteps matched mine exactly. Whispers circled me from all directions, saying my name, mocking me. Oh, my chest heaved. My stomach churned, trembling violently. Tears ran down my face. I whispered, "Please." A branch snapped inches from my face. Oh! My heart jumped. Then I saw them. Shadows, twisted and tall, moving between the trees, faint glowing eyes staring. They didn't flee. They mirrored my every move. Oh! My stomach dropped, knees buckled, chest pounding. Tap, snap. The forest seemed alive, breathing, mocking me. Every nerve screamed. I shivered violently, trembling head to toe. I tried to scream. Oh, nothing came out. Panic wrapped me. Like iron chains, whispers grew louder, sharper. You cannot leave. You belong here. The glowing eyes blinked, moving closer, closer, burning into me. Muscles froze, stomach twisted, trembling violently. Oh! I sobbed quietly, trembling. I wanted to collapse. Oh! Disappear. Vanish. The mountain itself shifted. Tap. Tap. Branches scraped my arms. Leaves slapped my face. Every sound surrounded me. Above. Below. Behind. Shadows moved relentlessly. Circling. Teasing. Mocking. Oh. My chest burned. My stomach twisted. Heart pounding. I stumbled. Fell. Shivering violently. I sobbed silently, wishing the night would take me. Then, something icy touched my shoulder. Oh! I screamed inside. A shadow leaned over me, taller than the tallest tree, glowing eyes staring into my soul. Its cold breath brushed my neck. My muscles froze, hands shaking uncontrollably, tears streaming. I couldn't move, couldn't run, couldn't breathe. Branches snapped around me, crashing closer. I rolled, stumbled blindly. Tap. Snap. Shadows closing in from every side. I could feel them breathing on me. Whispers turned into cruel laughter, circling, echoing, mocking. Oh! Chest pounding, stomach twisting, trembling violently. Muscles locked. Oh! I whispered. No. No. Then the clearing appeared. I thought I saw freedom. The shadows lunged. The mountain's breath pressed down, twisting the air around me, bending reality. Oh! Gasp. Chest tight. Sigh. The shadows merged with darkness, swallowing everything. Oh! The mountain had me. Every sound, every shadow, every whisper pressed into me with purpose. And then, silence. Oh, the kind of silence that presses in, waits, watches, never lets go. A faint tap, tap, a whisper, brushing my ear. Trembling, chest pounding, stomach twisted. I realized the mountain hadn't let me go. Not ever. Sigh. Or, deep down, I knew I would never leave. Sob. Trembling violently, gasping, the mountain claimed me. Body, soul, and mind.
The dark waits for you.